top trending topics in this century. So the data science, so artificial intelligence, machine learning, cloud and or edge computing, cyber security. So data science, as you might have already known, that it's already started booming from a couple of years as this technology to handle the memories are increasing and the utility of the technology like the internet and the resources and the softwares are increasing. So the data science or the data experts requirement becoming higher and higher every time. So you can see the top companies and the top-notch data research institutes, they're trying to hire in a big numbers. And artificial intelligence, as you know, the robotics and even Android boards are coming up, machine learning, the big computations are coming into reality because of this machine learning capability. So this one cloud or edge computing, it's relevant to computer science or computation, so I'm not sure completely what is it about. Cyber security is one of those trending topics. So one of my friend Rupesh Mittal, who was actually taken initiative and is spreading the awareness about cyber security. You can check Cyber Jagrati website. You can find a lot of work he started very nicely. So it is coming into a big picture in the coming years. So if you are one of the person who is inclined to this area, you can check out, you can go ahead. So further moving on, Internet of Things. So this is actually connecting with Industry 4.0, connected with mechanical and industrial engineering, and also this connecting multiple processes together. Even the households like intelligent household electronics and this home automation. This comes these topics. Even we'll go further in detail. So blockchain. So blockchain, not I am hearing from this year and last year, but I am not sure complete details. And robotic process automation. So the robotic process automation, we recently had a session with a MS scholar from CMU, Carnegie Mellon University, where the robotics is one of the pioneering institutes in robotics. So she completed masters and she gave her insights. So we have already shared the details on how this will be and how the application process and all. So you can go through it. You can check out if you are interested in the robotics area. Machine learning. So this is again connecting with, I think it is twice, machine learning. So sorry for the typo. So there are top 10 topics we could say. Machine learning, twice it is there. So I'm removing one of these. Yeah, augmented reality and virtual reality, AR and VR. So, and also edge computing. Edge computing is also twice is there. So this should be separate and this should be this way. VR. Sorry, there was some typo mistake. So yeah, moving on. Being into mechanical background, my bachelor's and master's course. Currently, I am about to finish my master's course. So in the mechanical, the recent trends, we can see like the 3D printing, which is already started from few years ago. Now it is in a good phase of its research and it's going further in depth with advanced applications and research in the nanotechnology. As you can see, everything, the scales of the products we use, it's coming into nanoscale. So it is also booming in the mechanical engineering level. Internet of Things, we already said like in a shop floor venture or in a industry, the Internet of Things is very much helpful to reduce the manpower in particular place. So it can connect. It's connected to the Industry 4.0, you can say, uninterrupted things. Together, we can increase the productivity of the process line or the particular outcome of the company. So electric vehicles. Vehicles, as you all know, like the recent trend of the automobile industry or the vehicles, they are trying to shift towards electrical vehicles. So there are many parallel tests are going on. Some places they have implemented. So fortunately, as this data science or the artificial intelligence is it's coming into its excellence. So electric vehicles is at its best phase. CAD CAM sustainability, that is also trending in the mechanical engineering in this century. Further moving on, so let's see some sector wise topics with technologies which are in trending in this current decade. So let's say like each sector will see some topics. I'm not having expertise in all the topics, but I would like to showcase because I like to know these trends and the technologies of these topics. Every time I'm happy to know the new technologies. So let's go ahead. We'll be having the subtopics or the divisions, the latest technologies in these particular fields, which is agriculture, aviation, construction, architecture, material science, optoelectronics. This is yeah. So agriculture, aviation, construction, architecture, material science, optoelectronics, electronics, energy, environment, entertainment, IT and communications, medical, neuroscience, military, space, robotics, transport. So the previous topics also fall into this one of these verticals. So you can see some more in this particular field which are trending in this decade. So agriculture, if you can see, the agriculture robot, unclosed ecological systems, cultured meat, vertical farming. Vertical farming also we had made a video recently with the with the relevant background people who are into vertical farming and urban farming. So you can refer to our recent video. On a neural sensing headset, ion drive, plasma propulsion engines, construction electronics, four-dimensional printing, molecular assembler, utility for four-dimensional printing. I think this is kind of I have seen some places. They're 3D printing the entire blocks or the blocks of the house or the blocks of the apartment, and even some certain wherever it's possible, they're trying to implement this printing thing. Architecture, archaeology, doomed city. Material science, aerosol, amorphous material. You can see there are a lot of materials in this one. Graphene, and you can see it's a recent trendy one. Many people have heard of it. Nanomaterials, carbon and nanotubes. There are many quantum dots, silicon. Many things are there. These are the taken from the resources available in the online, publicly available in the online. So you can refer it. Electronics, you can see drone display, flexible display, 3D display, laser video display, holography, optical transistor, screenless display, virtual rental display, electronics, biometrics, digital scent technologies. So here also many things are there. There's an energy. There are a lot many which is very much required because every field of our lives we can see there is a necessity of energy. So we need to have more technologies in energy, and even the governments or the institutions are encouraging the research or the innovations which are connected with the energy resources. So you can see the topics. On the entertainment, you can see computer generated imaginary. Like these days, it is very much higher in this field. Impressive virtual reality, ultra high definition television, IT and communications. As the technology is increasing, this is one of the major field. We can see a lot of developments and advancements to balance or to handle the increased demand and suppliers that shine. So you can see the medical field also, there are a lot of recent advancements, so which could be trending in for another few years or a decade, we can say, even more. Neuroscience, brain computer interface, brain reading, neuroinformatics, head transplant. So you can see like the neuroscience, they are trying to use extensively these technologies to predict the human behavior and to see how these neural cells are wiring and rewiring for every action and reaction. And the military, you can see there are many new developments in the military applicants. So if you are interested in this topic, you can refer it. And the space applications, artificial gravity, asteroid mining, hyper telescope, star shot, statistics chamber, solar galvanous lens, inflatable space habitat, miniature satellite, reusable rocket technology for orbital rockets. So, as this Elon Musk and this Tesla company, uh, they have started this hyperloop technologies and other relevant space technologies. So that is a cutting edge to these many of these ideas. So they are extensively trying to implement and increase the potentiality of the field in the various dimensions. So the robotics, as you can see, Android, gynoid, the gastrobot, molecular. This Android, you can see our many places now in YouTube. Also, you can see boards, even the Instagram and social media websites. You can see the boards where automated replies are giving from the boards, and even they can communicate and they can reply to particular expressions given from the other end. So swarm robotics, unmanned vehicles, these are also recently started taking its way to the industry. So the transport is again one side where the supply and the demand this is increasing. Other side the technology is enhancing to cope up with these things. Again the transport it has to take lot of folds unfolds. So we have lot of recent advancements which are in a way to handle this increased demand in other fields to balance these things. You can say, yeah. End up this session. So that's a short introduction we planned to showcase. So, so thank you for your interest and patience in this topic. Thank you. By the way, we'll be coming up with a few more sessions we'll be coming up with more sessions such as the recent updates in the science and technology and the biomimicking I didn't covered in this topic. That also will be covering the recent inventions in the particular field. So you can keep following us for the regular updates on every week, two videos as we kept in our tagline. So they could, and also the 21st century cogitations means we'll try to correlate and connect most of them with our 21st century requirements. Like the technology is relevant to the 21st century, we could say. So thank you, friends. Have a good day. Please take care during this corona.